yeah. Um, this album turned 2 years old. A couple weeks ago, right after my birthday, March 24th. Yep. And I'm gonna keep it real. First time I listened to it, after seeing all the reception it got, initially people saying this is album of the year, album of the decade, I can definitively say that this is the most overhyped and overrated release in EDM I've heard of the decade, handily. I don't think it's a bad project. I think it's a decent project. It's okay, but there's just something I don't get about Nitepunk's recent music that everybody else seems to. In my opinion, bro, peaked in 2020. Red Turbulence, you feel me? That's probably top 3 Never Say Die EPs. But this album here does to me does not deserve all the recognition it's getting, because even though it's listenable, it's all right. I wasn't too impressed. I really wasn't. I think Nitepunk's sound is very unique. The way he combines, predominantly breakbeat with neuro, some trap, and slight hints of pop from time to time. Him getting vocalists on and shit. But I feel like first time I listened to this LP, I think past this point, I just got tired of the same breakbeat flows. I'm gonna keep it real. There's so many people in the underground. I'm not gonna say so many, but there's a handful of people in the underground that pull off the breakbeat sound much better than Nitepunk does. He's far from being the best person to do breakbeat. He's just the most popular one, so people automatically divert to him. And a lot of people have been introduced to the breakbeat sound because of him, so I do respect him for that. But the point I wanted to get to is I feel like Nitepunk really does kind of dilute the breakbeat and neuro genres with his stuff, because some of his shit can be kind of substanceless. I think that's all I wanted to say to this thing before getting into it. But yeah, bro, just overrated to shit. I think there was a couple of highlights, a couple of standouts, probably MTV or Float, one of these. But yeah, man, let me just I want to see if I like this more now, because it's been a couple years. Track number 1 is Grounded. Yeah, Zentak. We're doing it right now. OBS is already running. Okay, so much going on off the bat. Not sure if the vocal really fits to the beat. And the melody was kind of forlorn at first, and then the big breakbeat comes in, and it sounds good, the drums, but I don't get some of the influences clashing in not the best way, the different elements. pretty good. Great bass line. Yeah, Zentank, most of the time his execution is underwhelming. On paper, I should absolutely adore Nitepunk's sound, but I just don't, because he doesn't do enough with it with a lot of songs of his, you know? And that's why this decade, at least, well, Red Turbulence dropped this decade, but since like 2022, the most of the music he's released is okay, but it's not great, you know? What happened there? There's something. It feels like the song sputtered. There's a little bit too much space between the kick and snare there. I'm not gonna lie, I do like this one. It's pretty good. The trap switch was pretty tough.
Hey, drink full of ammo, we trip out the bend on my head is a word.
This acapella, I don't know about these non-drops. I really don't know about him. His songwriting is good, Zentak. But yeah, there's maybe too much eclecticism going on here, but besides that, it's pretty good. Hyperdust is next.
Tape on the handle, we put up in camo and make them example, stay out of the way. Drink full of ammo, we trip out the bend on my head is a word ready, go and commando.
Nice. I remember this. I kind of like how he's using the like pitched bass there as like a basis. for the drop, and then just, I don't know, dropping in acapellas and sound effects in the backdrop, all this other shit to like keep the momentum going and pacing. Why does this song only have one drop? I like it a lot more if it had a second drop. Still, I like that one too. I like that one too. I Know That You Know featuring X and G. Where's the coherency?
I know that you know there's something about the tempo. I know that you know there's something about the tempo.
Arthur, what would be the point of streaming if people can watch the stream after? You get what I mean? I live stream so people can join in real time. And if I leave the stream up after the fact, then most people just say, "Oh, I'll check it out later. I don't have to join in," while he's actually live. You feel me? That's why I only upload like specific clips to the joke channel of like the specific releases I cover.
I know that you know. That you know what I feel, so let's go suspenseful. There's something about the tempo. But when I'm with you, taste me when I'm with you. Got a cherry on top, you can lick it.
Wow, what is that bass line doing? This was.
I let you with it. Know what to do. If I took you to school. But fuck it, let's keep playing it cool. Cause my roommates don't come home till a quarter to 2.
I will say his bass flows, his low bass flows are pretty standout. Like he knows how to keep a like shuffling groove going. Questionable vocals though.
I know that you know.
Also, the fact that he can balance so many elements in his mix out with a still super crispy mix down is pretty impressive. It's like he really crams a lot of fucking shit into his songs.
I know that you know there's something about the tempo. I know that you know there's something about the tempo.
Well, Arthur, I wouldn't say really better, but there are better producers than Nitepunk out there for sure. Okay. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I did not come into this review wanting to dislike this project. If anything, the opposite. So far, I'm enjoying these songs, bro. He's 3 for 3 in my books. This one was kind of underwhelming because it didn't have a second drop. But besides that, bro, I can't really complain about much. Besides maybe there being some coherency issues, like just a random other section came in here.
There's something about the tempo, the beat when I'm with you, taste me when I'm with you, got a cherry on top, you can lick it if I let you.
The vocal chopping in the second drop here was super sick, bro. And like the way it was being manipulated.
Know what to do if I took you to school, but fuck it, let's keep playing it cool, cause my roommates don't come home till a quarter to 2. I know that you know there's something about the tempo.
If I do recall correctly, now that I've gotten through 3 songs, I think this album started out strong, but then kind of fell off. I think that's what my problem with it was, because so far, if he keep up this consistency, I really like the project. But we'll see. Maybe this shit is growing on me.
I know that you know something about the tempo.
I like that little clap shit.
I know that you know there's something about the tempo. I know that you know.
MTV.
Now we gonna get.
Some percussion there is off. I couldn't really catch the tempo.
Now we gonna get.
Your mouth, just give me a reason. I need to get my blood pumping. I don't ever give no second chances. You better hit the panic button right now. I'm coming in hot, yeah, the fire burning. I'm a heat stroke, so you know it's like out. Push me to the edge, hop one in the bed. You never been on any 6 7 6. Got my motors running, headlight, nigga, go, bigger, go, bigger, go. I'm what I'm gonna do with this. I'm new to this. I'm proving this. Some beauty tips and nothing more in Hollywood. But all is good as sun is out. I'm running down, I'm running down, I'm running down.
The police sirens in the back.
Say what you gon' do. The bad boy look is overdue. The cops are chasing down everyone. Nobody is safe. That's never done. That's the helicopter. I do it proper. I go wherever that pay that offer. That's down south. That's New York. That's LA. What talking about now? Read the news. It's all about how they need the views. I look around, try to read the room, just thinking, what more can I do? Protest, don't let up. Stand in formation. Show what is going to come. If they try to shut us down.
No, for sure, Shiro. But, well, nah, I'm not going to say Skrillex level mix down, but pretty great mix down, for sure. Damn. The syncopation on this one was pretty insane. The sounds themselves, I mean, not 1,000,000% my taste, but groovy.
Just try to shut us
Thick Neuro Reese. Not too bad, bro. Not too bad. I like the way he's fading this shit out. That's sick. So far, he's 4 for 4. I'm liking this stuff. Flow's up next.
When the fever's picking up, when you feel you're not enough, lose your tempo, lose your time, lose your freedom and your pride. If you wanna feel the flow, turn it up and let it go. Let the rhythm take you high, yeah, you're going for a ride. That's how we flow.
I like how 2000s-esque the vocal is.
If you wanna feel the flow, turn it up and let it go.
Yeah, Shiro, so far I have no issue with the drums themselves.
Let the rhythm take you high.
Very good sound selection.
Yeah, you're going for a ride.
Let me back up on, let me back up, yo.
Catch your breath before we take the next. It's like,
Yeah, so far the neuro shit itself hasn't been blowing me away, but it's less neuro than I remember. I'm hearing miscellaneous bass sounds being put in here, and he's actually doing a lot with those other cogs in the machine, the vocals, especially those drums, bro. He has really nice pockets where he fits each and every single drum sound into.
that's how we flow.
Did he slow it or?
That's how we flow.
To what it sounds like to me in these flat studio headphones, he puts his mix down is super low and focused, but I like that for his sound. The thing that blew me away about this track the most was the vocal sampling. Matter of fact, that's what really grabbed me. The main sounds there, that was cool, it was whatever, but the vocal sampling is what, you know, had me vibing personally. Not as good as these so far, but still good. And I love how bro just has to fit any sort of vocal acapella into every nook and cranny he can. Point with Nitepunk and Habstrakt. I'm not a Habstrakt fan. He's gotten better as of late, in my opinion, but most of the stuff I've heard from him is some of the blandest bass house ever made. I hope they whip up a fucking breakbeat song again. Because I can't lie, this time around, I'm fucking with this project more than when I first listened to it. Ugly fucking rave stabs. Nice drums though. That snare reminds me of Sebastian. First time a neuro bass is really the driving force of the song, and it ends up being the worst track. Just that notation is so goofy, bro.
This ain't no.
Nice midsection though. All that for the neuro, like the build-up felt like it got cut off. It wasn't even finished. It didn't climax. Pause. Witchy Pure album, Arthur? Good question. I have to think about that. My top 3 albums of the year so far are Hurry Up Tomorrow by The Weeknd, You Sexual by FK Twigs, and Close Enough by OK Lou. You can check those out. Or is it Choke Enough? I'm a bot. Yeah, corny ass song. First miss officially. Next up is Spider with Tida. And I don't think the house format suits Nitepunk sound either. The trap shit he can do, the breakbeat shit he can do, but I guess Habstrakt had to somehow come in, right?
Don't feel right, my vision's hazy. I never said it before. Your ceiling looks like a floor. Do you mind closing the door? Channel 9's the downpour.
Well, intro's already sick. Gives me some Alan Moore vibes, a little more minimal, but I like the feeling this is giving me, and Tida's performance too really fits, like the half spoken word sing songy shit. Really sick build up, but I wished he'd make it even bigger. Now this is Red Turbulence standards. One thing I will give, bro, he knows how to craft a soundscape.
How many times do I gotta tell you that all these lies won't be what kill you? I never said it before. Loving you is a chore. Have you ever been the one? Give you what you came for.
Fortunately, another drop. That horror shot, that. Yeah, Zentak is my favorite so far. This one's pretty fire. And it's more rudimentary than the other songs, you know? It's a like low bass, and then it's his I don't even know how I describe it. His like that contorted like sound he always uses. That whoa whoa. Alright, that kind of made up for Point. But of course, it's one of the best songs getting low streams. compared to the rest of the album. I'm Not Yours and You're Not Mine featuring Yianna. This is my jam. Another one with vocals reminiscent of that 2000s pop rap era. And this one has crazy energy, bro. And that little panned little tonal sound there. I'm barely making out a melody here. Like my brain is filling in the spaces, but I'm enjoying it. Besides the one that the vocalist is obviously singing. The Ride Up My Alley, Shiro. It came close to a point where he almost overdid the but he pulled it back at the right time. Yeah, if any more of that, and I would have said it's boring. Or that's the wrong word, annoying. I gotta say I haven't been bored a single like time. Maybe with this one, but even then there's a lot of shit going on despite me disliking the song.
Till we break, till we burn out. There's no hiding what's inside, and when we find it, our dimensions they collide. But I'm not yours and you're
She almost sounds like a different person here in the second verse.
not mine. It might never come around. Don't you feel it? Is there something else that's on your mind?
Oh, he's putting in more melody. He's doing exactly what I want him to on the song.
Got to know. We don't need
Panned like, what were those drums? Not panned, stereo.
to think about it. Not till tomorrow. I don't care about your other girls when you're with me.
That's my definition of
Arthur's gonna be probably Beast Boy. We'll do Beast Boy, then we'll do Two Hollis last, so put Devath in between. But I'm missing something. Nope, only those three, and singles, of course. I mean, these two songs are fire, bro. These ones aren't as good as these two, but so far, I'm thinking kind of highly of this project. Thing is, people make it seem like the quality of these two songs that's like the case for all of these, which is not. But so far, bro, this second time around bumping this shit, I'm kind of feeling it. And for whatever reason, at some point, I started to feel like the breakbeats started to become more lethargic, and I was kind of getting tired of them. So far, maybe I just wasn't paying attention, bro.
New York City, dropping bombs.
Not everybody needs to pull a Space Laces and put some meme shit at the end of the songs. I don't need that from everybody, bro. Especially such a like fleshed out song like this. This is just, it's not very funny. But I'm not gonna take anything away from the song. Too Hot to Touch is next.
We're not like, we're having fun being cool. And he's just doing different stuff. I think having girlfriends is okay.
Nah, Rohan, I'm checking out his album from 2023.
But, we like to party, right? Guys like him, they don't like to party like we do.
I remember this a little. Songwriting's a little odd. This one's all right. Super dubstep-y, hybrid trappy leaning, more than the other songs.
We're not like, we're having fun being cool. He's just doing different stuff. I think having girlfriends is okay, but we like to party, right? Guys like him, they don't like to party.
Yeah, Shiro. Somebody already asked me to check that out, for sure.
If you don't understand, then say you don't. And don't wait for me to explain. I'm too hot to touch right
It's decent. I gotta applaud him for having his shit be so intricate at all times. Yeah. Is there a remix comp for this Sentak, or did Effin do like a bootleg? See, he does a little too much there. With that late snare, that's a little too much. That's just forced. Just do a regular trap rhythm, you feel me? Yeah, this. Nice drums. Miracle. I really do not remember the storytelling being so good and world building. That's the thing. I definitely like it more than the first time around. The flute layered on the breakbeat was pretty sick, bro. Yeah, Raul, I'm a sucker for 2000s music, pop and rap specifically. So he's kind of, scratching that itch for me. It's probably why I like it so much. Charlie's Angels. It's hard, bro. These three, man. Damn. These are gonna land in some kind of playlist of mine. I might have to make one. And here I was thinking like MTV and Too Hot to Touch, those were the best songs. Maybe that's why I thought this LP was so overrated, because I was thinking of the biggest songs, thinking like, wait, these aren't all that. And, you know. This song is so developed, bro. Holy fuck. Like the rain sounds, dog, that persistent flute thing. Move Ahead is next, and this interlude pretty late in the track list. "10 seconds of silence." Nice. Please no meme shit at the end. Thank you. I'm still kind of tripping over, why would you put meme stuff? If it was a single, it would have been cool, but he just put some random shit at the end of this part of your album? Damn. I guess that's the comedic timing part of the thing that sort of makes you laugh and then get back to the seriousness, like in a movie.
The rest is pretty much like keep going. So you can move. Move ahead. Yeah. Yes, now let's gonna be.
Alright, cool. Nephilim's Drama. Alan Morad title. OD hi-hat pitching. Just keep it at one thing, bro. Not everything needs to be fucking eccentric and all over the place. The hi-hats can't stay at one key, bro. For me personally, the that vocal with the amp on it, whatever it is, it's kind of doing too much, and it's taking me out of the whole vibe the song's supposed to create. Besides that, it's like good objectively, just not really my thing. random transition from drop into outro. Okay. Yeah, sometimes less is more. I'll say that much. Sober. How mono the drums are now, bro, because he does a lot of stereo and panic shit. Now all of a sudden they're dead center. Oh, Jerry, after the Beast Boy, or wait, what's the order? Yeah, we're doing Tualis last. See, my thing is with this song, I don't think I'd take it out of the track list and put it into a playlist or just listen to it solo, because it feels like another world building. Not, I don't want to say filler because that's not it, but it is there to fill the world up that he's creating. You get what I mean? But like I said, I don't want to use the filler because that insinuates that the track is just there to pad out the album and make it longer, which it isn't. This is a good addition to like the soundscape. Just, I don't think it's the best song that sits on its own, which is not a bad thing. Great garage percussion and shit. Black and Colors is next. It feels like a second interlude.
Waves flowing around, free color Never time for a minute, up high in the shows. Keep me in mind, never limit. Creep by when I'm home. Open my mind, keep me in it. Draw lines when I'm old.
Cheryl, yeah, but it's a little darker than NCS. If it really sounded like NCS to me, then I'd be shitting all over it.
Never time for a minute. Never time.
Take the record to the
Build up, please. That's for next week, Mr. Quinn.
Never time for a minute, up high in the show. Keep me in mind, never limit. Creep by when I'm home. Open my mind, keep me in it. Check times when I'm old. Never time for a minute. Never time.
Seems like he likes Nitepunk. It's not my first, Mr. Quinn. Yeah, we had this. I talked about this in the Skrillex review. How difficult it is to combine melodic parts with hybrid trap, and he successfully pulled it off there. I'm not gonna lie. Now it's not as heavy as I was talking about in the Skrillex review, but regardless, I mean, the execution of this one stands above a lot of these. I'm gonna be honest, even over songs I like more, because it just works. For my taste personally, it's not 1,000,000% there. I'm not gonna lie, but the call and response there with the vocals and shit, the delayed low bass there too. It's pretty sick, bro. Better Off featuring Yianna, last song.
All of these worlds they turn, leaving me here in time. I'm standing here alone, while you just keep moving on.
That little delay thing.
You just keep moving on. But don't you count me out, yeah. 'Cause I've been down and out, hey. But now that I'm standing here, you hold my own. I'm finally finding out, yeah, that I'm better off alone. 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 I'm better off alone.
Yeah, Zentak is used well, just again melodically, not anything I'd listen to.
I'm better off alone. But don't you count me out, yeah. 'Cause I've been down and out, hey. But now that I'm standing here on my own, I'm finally finding out, yeah, that I'm better off alone. 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 I'm better off alone.
That little restyle was there too with the vocal. I like that sound, the harshness of it. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I like this album now. On second listen, I think I'm slowly starting to get the hype. Now, is it top 5 of the decade or top 1 like people are saying? Absolutely not. But this is a very solid album. I can't lie. And there's at least 4 songs I'm saving. Yeah, there's probably like 3 to 4 songs I'm saving. This one. Was it Miracle? Yeah, that was the one with the flute. Yeah, man. First half or second half. For my personal taste, it's difficult. The middle portion is the strongest portion, actually. But I'm not sure whether to choose like this part or this part. Like tracks 1 through 7 or 8 through 15. But regardless, dog, I like this album much more than when I first listened to it. My opinion of it went from an just okay to a solid, very good. Yeah, I enjoyed myself for the most part. Like I said, the world building is pretty immaculate. Yeah, like Shiro said, Nice is a closing song. I'm not sure if I already said that or not. I'm kind of tripping right now, but yeah, Zentak. That's what Nitepunk's fan base ironically believes, and that shit is annoying. He has a lot of glazers. He does. But like I said, he has a unique sound. Sometimes the execution isn't as good as people make it seem, but I thought most of this album was pretty damn enjoyable, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. So, yeah. And when it comes to 2023, I think this is a little better than Quest for Fire, yeah. And I can't recall many other albums in the EDM space that dropped. So it might be the best EDM album of 2023, but I have to go back and see what else dropped. You feel me? But yeah, I enjoyed it, bro. I'm going to keep it real. I enjoyed it. It was nice. Eclectic, world building. The neural stuff isn't the greatest, but it did its job just well enough. And like I said, I there are people that pull off the breakbeat sound better than Nitepunk. And sometimes he does make it sound a little generic. Like these songs were well put together and nothing objectively wrong with them. It's just they didn't really wow me like that. You feel me? And yeah, so I still have there's still something when it comes to Nitepunk's music that doesn't click with me, that clicks with his insane fan base and most of the other people, like the general populace in the EDM space. But still, bro, I can appreciate this album much more now, having listened to it for a second time. And I'm saving songs. Like I said, I'm saving a handful of songs, bro. Yeah, man, it's pretty nice.